Hi you guys, Snowflake Digitalis here. This video is for people who follow QAnon and have studied the comms, or at least have a good solid idea about what's going on in this world. I ran into some stuff recently that I just gotta share with you. So the first thing I want to share with you is there is on Ellen's Twitter lately, and you may be in the future, so you may already know this, but wow, her Twitter is bananas. Everything since her set started looking like Epstein Island has been related to human trafficking. She does full on interviews with celebrities talking about human trafficking and them doing human trafficking, and it's all spoken in code in the comms that QAnon has tried to teach us. So I want to take you through a video here, and I've taken screenshots of it, hopefully, so I don't violate any copyright stuff and get the video pulled. So this video is a segment on Ellen called Burning Questions. And this particular one is with Chris Pratt. Like I said, everything on her show since it started looking like Epstein Island is related to human trafficking, including this. She starts out, she says, "What are three words that best describe you?" And he responds, "Very proud father." Okay, that's cool. He's trying to humanize himself. He probably should. One thing you can notice, they got flames in the background. It's like they're getting roasted, or like they're in hell or something. And this is, they're both captured. They're in a bad spot. Okay, he says, "Very proud father." He's humanizing himself, being, I don't know, halfway honest or trying to show he's well intended. But, he's been doing some really bad shit. Very good. They ring the bell. And he mentions that he's wearing borrowed clothing. He says, "Not my watch." Wow, but I like it. Ding. So he's wearing someone else's clothing. That's because he's captured. They have full control over him. He's not even allowed to bring his own clothes. What was the last famous person you were excited to meet? This is code here. This is the part where he rats out somebody else. He says, "Garth Brooks. Nice guy. Amazing guy. Do you think you would name a pig after Garth?" I'm not sure, but I'm thinking a pig means like one of their sex traffic, toys, one of their humans that they do whatever they want with. And he says, "If you got another pig." No. Seems like you like country stars and name them. Absolutely. I'm going to have Opryville. I'm going to have all of Nashville pigs. You should do it. That would be amazing. I would. It's a good idea. I like that. If you had to change your name, what would you change it to? He responds, "Chris Pratt, but spelled with a Q." For anybody who follows QAnon, this should ring a bell. Ding, laughter. Chris with a Q. He repeats. Laughter. I want to be Chris. We have time to figure this out. We have time. We have plenty of time. We have time because they're captured, and they have plenty of time. What do you do that makes your son laugh? He responds that he does voices. I do voices for him. Yeah, ding, for instance. Oh, basically, it's awesome because he'll figure this out one day. One day he's going to know the comms, and he's going to figure out what his dad is doing there. What happened to his dad? Why his dad disappeared. So he threw that little bit in there. One day he'll find out. What do you think about when you see this picture? Shows a picture of him. I don't know. I guess it's Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't even know if that's really his body, if that's how he looks. But Ellen mentions it has hotness around it, And then he says spray tan. This is interesting. Spray tan. Remember that. What are three things you say to your pet pigs? pet pigs. I'm guessing this means it's captive humans. Oh, sweet. So this is a way that he can actually say that. And she's asking him to give a real response. This could be something that he really says. Come get it, and I love you, in a silly voice. I feel sexy when, Ellen asks, and he says, when I get the spray tan. Ding. This episode brought to you by Spray Tan. Ellen repeats, Spray Tan. So this episode brought to you by Spray Tan. Spray Tan is Donny T. That's Donald Trump. Because this whole episode happened because Trump launched his huge anti-trafficking campaign and caught these guys. And he's like bringing them all down. Her whole show, ever since it went Epstein Island themed, this is all a result of Donald Trump draining the swamp. He's rounding them up, and they're multiplying as they rat each other out. And once it's saturated, he's going to pull the plug. I saw a tweet by Neil deGrasse Tyson. It was talking in the same kind of coded comms, saying talking about LJ reproduces in a pond exponentially, using exponential growth. How long before the entire pond is saturated? That's what's happening. The entire pond is getting saturated as they rat out each other, multiplying. They'll each rat out 3 people or 5 people or 6, or in the case of Ellen, she's just going bananas. Okay, we continue. The thing that most surprises me about my spouse is, oh my gosh, her ability to just fill in my many deficits. And that's it. Yeah, I got a lot too. So it's like, that's why it's so surprising. Yeah, she just steps right in. She steps in. It's a really good fit. So what I think they're talking about there is, he's got certain things that he doesn't do with this trafficking operation. She helps him out. She fills in the blanks. Maybe there's some stuff that he's not good at as she is, and they work together as a team. What body part are you most proud of? He says, think about it. He says, my skull, because it's so very thick. So he's got a thick skull. I don't know. This could just be playfully jabbing at himself, but I think he's trying to say, like, because I'm fucking stupid. I'm an idiot. Like, look where I'm at. Like, I'm fucked. I have a thick skull. I'm a moron. Heaven help me. I'm a fucking idiot. I shouldn't have lived my life this way. What's something that you do that annoys your wife? I leave napkins folded all over the house. Napkins map what they're talking about here. This is trafficked humans or children. That's a napkin. So like, I'll use a napkin, and instead of taking the time and effort to go throw it away, there's a used napkin. So this is either, somebody, a person or a kid that has been had sex with, or I'm thinking if he's talking about throwing them away, that means they're dead. Here it really reminds me of, in the Podesta emails, the black and white checkered handkerchief with a pizza related map on it. He says, I leave napkins folded all over the house. That sounds like a human in bondage, and instead of taking the time and effort to throw it away, I'll just fold it up and set it down as if, well, that's folded, so that belongs there. So you just, a little trail of napkins. Leaving a little trail of dead, bound, or living sex slaves, or possibly eaten ones, will absolutely annoy your wife. That will get you caught and she will be annoyed. That makes sense. And Ellen says, Portia just forgets to, when I'm picking up like the placemat or the plate, I always come back 10 minutes later and she's holding her napkin in her lap. She refuses to ever let go of the napkin. Right. Yeah, like I'll find her like maybe the day after, holding her napkin. And they add, what are you sleeping at night? He says, Ellen underwear. Yep, that's right. Ding. A little funny joke there. I doubt that means anything. They're dinging. What's something you thought you would have done, but you haven't done yet? Chris says, been in jail? Ding. Laughter. There is time. Yeah. All right. Onward is in theaters. Chris Pratt, everybody. So This is the year of the rat. Ellen is dressed in yellow, singing like a canary. When it comes to her Epstein-themed show, with the set all dialed out with palm trees and the horizontal blue and white stripes, enjoy the show. This is a special show for those of us who have learned the COMMS. Enjoy the show. It's the year of the rat. When does a bird sing? When it's caged. She's captured. Stay tuned. I plan to make more of these. There's plenty of material.